how long it's been at this point, but hi, I miss your face. And life's been kicking me in my ever loving ass right now. And I figured, I was like, you know what? It's been a gazillion years since I've streamed, so why the fuck not? Besides, you guys, I don't think you've seen. Well, I mean, for those of you that follow me on social media, y'all have probably seen my hair. But for those that haven't, or are just my streaming audience, I know it's been a little while. So hi, I hope you all are doing well and that season isn't totally kicking your ass. Just wanted to get all that out there first. But yeah, no, I feel great. Anyway, we are back with another episode of Tears of Themis, and it's been forever since I've played this game, so there are literally some cards that I left, like some stories in my cards that I haven't played, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna start there. Let me see which one. No, I've already done that one. Which one haven't I done? I think it was this one. Yeah, I've done this one. Let's get it. Thank you. Come again. I knew it. I got nothing. Don't be sad. We still have mine, right? Infinite surprises, endless miracles. Marius scratches the lottery card under the expectant gazes of both you and the staff. There are a few words written on the revealed surface. Congratulations, you've won 2 tickets to the electrifying night in the airport district. Is that the difference between a lucky person and an ordinary one? Yo, her dead face, it's top tier. It does something to me. Like, her deadpan face hits me somewhere right here. Like, ain't even gonna lie. It really does. It's just like, right, sure. Absolutely. He won 2 event tickets just from buying snacks in a supermarket. Who would have thought? Sir, you really are lucky. There's a recent event called the Electrifying Night being held in the Stellus Airport District. On the day of the event, there will be many fun experiences like street dance, parkour, graffiti, and so on. These tickets also include a 30% discount at the Navo Hotel. If you're interested, you can invite your girlfriend to join you. Girlfriend? Marius whispers under his breath. Then he turns around to look at you. Hi. Hi, baby. I probably got this prize because of the luck buff you gave me. Would you like to come with me? Marius steps closer and throws you an innocent-looking wink. Don't you do that shit. Don't you do that shit, Marius. You avoid his gaze and check your recent work schedule. Right. I guess I'm not too busy with work lately. Sure, I'd also like to see what fun activities they have at the Electrifying Night event. A week later, you and Marius arrive at the airport district. There are countless cargoes stacked up at the port, arranged neatly. Aw, shit, y'all. Y'all know what this song means. A young man passing by with a load of goods loses his balance. You and Marius quickly help him. Be careful. Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm alright, thank you. When he regains his balance, you and Marius let go of him and carefully observe your surroundings. A lot of people are gathering around the announcement board. Is there something going on? Oh, you must be new to the airport district, aren't you? A group of graffiti artists is promoting the Electrifying Night in their own way. spirit the graffiti prophecy. Okay, that's kind of lit. The youngest one among them is only 16 years old. Look, that's him. The young man points to a quiet boy standing under the board. The kid is a genius in this respect. He's awesome. I sometimes head down to watch him work his magic when I've got nothing to do. The boy is squatting in front of a paper box and choosing spray cans. He's completely unaware of your ongoing discussion about him. Graffiti prophecy, young genius. They're doing things that I wanted to do in the past, but couldn't. What couldn't you do? Do you want to paint graffiti freely in the streets like them? Yeah, sort of. It was my childhood dream to do things that I enjoy with like-minded people. Unfortunately, it was a pity that I didn't have many friends like that when I was a kid, that I wasn't allowed to do anything as reckless as that. I know, because, like, that shit would have got out, like, in the tabloids and shit, my guy. Like, they just would have been like, I'm sorry, you did what? Canceled immediately. Marius's eyes stop on the boy. He scans him up and down in amusement. His eyes are full of unabashed longing, as if he too wanted to try. It's not too late for you to fulfill your childhood dream now. Shall we go take a look? I'm actually curious. Hey, you two, look at the lightning. It's probably going to rain. You're better off finding a hotel first. That's true. Marius withdraws the desperate look in his eyes and turns to you with a smile. I don't want you to get all drenched by the rain. Let's go check in first. He leans forward slightly, raises his hand, and ruffles your hair. He always likes to express his consideration for people in mischievous ways. To be honest, I wouldn't dare let you get drenched either, Master Marius. Let's go. Of course. 10 minutes later, you and Marius find the famous Nava Hotel following the GPS directions. The hotel is located at the beach. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, I'm having a brain fart. The hotel is sorry, I was having a brain fart. The hotel is located at the beach. At the beach is designed in a bionic style. Sorry, I was having a brain fart. It has a very unique wave-like shape to it. Oh, okay. I was having a moment. What? There's only one last deluxe suite left? Our hotel is very popular. Sorry, there's nothing we can do. Seriously? You and Marius share a look. If you think it's inconvenient, then we can just go find another hotel. Sir, as far as I'm aware of, all the hotels in this area are already fully booked. Besides, it's not a good idea to run around with your girlfriend in the middle of the night. What's that supposed to mean? If you stay in the deluxe suite, I can offer you a 50% discount. What do you think? The receptionist is trying very hard to sell you the suite. She even makes you a great offer to make you stay. It's not wise to go out now. You grit your teeth and decide to check in for now. I'm fine with it. How are you? Okay, let's stay here for now. Marius presents the documents to the receptionist. By the way, please put an extra bed in our room. Extra bed? This is a couple suite. Are you... What? Is there a problem? Sure thing. Right, like... Are you gonna do what the fuck I told you or not? Like, you have it or not? The receptionist quickly finishes the check-in procedure and gives Marius the card key to the door. At least you have a place to stay for now. There it is. Meant to say, at least you have a place to stay for now. The room is ready. Please don't forget your door card when you go out. The furniture is brand new and the interiors are nicely done up. Looks like not many people have stayed here before. You have a sharp eye. Not many people have chosen to book this room since we opened due to its price. So enjoy. The staff looks oddly glad about you finally booking this room. Suddenly you get a bad feeling about this. Nothing strange is going to happen in this room, fuck it. Like that, it's that deadpan face. Like, hey. When the staff leaves, you and Mario start to unpack your luggage. It's a little hot, you're already sweating and feeling uncomfortably sticky after folding the quilt. I should take a shower. As you struggle to find the right words, Mario suddenly closes his suitcase and smiles at you. You can shower first. I'll go later. Can you predict the future? How did you know what I was going to say? I'm just extra aware of everything you do. Do I have to give you a medal now, little guy? Jolt them up down. Like, it just looks like you grab your clothes and sneak into the bathroom just as Marius is about to get mad. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We're in it, like, we're in it. Soon Marius hears the tap running. He stares at the closed bathroom door with slightly reddened ears. He looks away, slightly at a loss. He turns the TV on and flips through the channels for a long time, before eventually settling for a cartoon channel. My man is really going through it, like, how does she not know? My man is going through it. Halfway through your shower, you hear a familiar song outside. Oh, that's one of the shows on the cartoon channel. I didn't know Marius likes cartoons. You get dressed, ready to go out, but then you find the door jammed. What's going on? It's like the door has been welded shut. You try to forcefully turn the lock, but it doesn't budge. Oh shit. What's up? Hearing that something's going on in the bathroom, Marius puts down the remote and comes over. The bathroom door can't be opened from the inside. Can you take a look and try to open it up from the outside? Okay, let me try. Marius tries to push the door a few times. His voice begins to sound frustrated. Oh no, I can't open it from the outside either. Really? Such bad luck. She's just like, now we're here. Like, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I really don't want my intuition to be right. I really don't. Way to fucking call me out, Spirit. Jeez. Did you see that? Yo, Spirit really just called me out mid-fucking stream. Like, I just said that. I am serving the same deadpan face, okay? Thanks. So, your intuition was correct. It is the middle of summer, but you can't help the sneeze that comes out of you right after the shower. Are you okay? The lock seems to be broken. I've called the hotel to send someone to fix it. Marius's voice comes from behind the door. It's deep, and surprisingly, it lacks the unusual mischievousness. Yeah, no, because he's like in, I gotta make sure Bay is okay mode. Like, you feel slightly relieved. You lean against the door and look aimlessly at the floor. I'm fine, but what a terrible time for the door to break. Good, I'll be right here with you until someone comes and fixes the door. Tell you stories and keep you company if you're bored. How does that sound? I didn't know you could tell stories. You've underestimated me. As a contemporary novelist fan, telling stories is a piece of cake for me. If so, then may I hear a story? Sure, I will give you the privilege of doing so. I want to hear a story about little Marius. My childhood? Sure. To tell you the truth, I was really an unlucky kid. I've gotten face full of pain when opening paint cans. I've lost my keys and had power outages right in the middle of solo boss battles. Like, dead ass, bro. The worst one happened when I was 12. Why is this such an accurate depiction of everyone getting their ass kicked during the holidays right now? It's fine, I just figured I'd say it. I had just entered junior high school then. All sorts of people would approach me for various objectives. Yeah, studied art since we were young. He was a lot more talented than me, but his family's not so well off. Back then, the teachers would often tell him to draw pictures on the blackboard. One time on school foundation day, the teacher asked him to paint graffiti on a billboard. That's cool. That was my first introduction to graffiti. I found it interesting, so I asked if he could teach me. Did he? He said yes, but before he could teach me. Marius's voice slowly trails off, a trace of regret and guilt in his tone. For some reason, you start to feel his sadness as well. What happened? Your intuition is telling you to stop prying into the matter. But he always tries to take on everything by himself, so this is a good time to let him get things out of his chest. Later on, Fonzie, a knock on the door cuts Marius off. It must be the locksmith. Let me get the door. God damn it. What the fuck happened to Fonzie? Fonzie, what happened? God damn it, I was so invested. Like, I was really invested. Fucking assholes. Marius gets up and walks over to the door. Y'all do this to me. Y'all do this shit on purpose. When he opens the door, someone familiar appears in front of him. Tarika, it's you. The boy is wearing a cap. He's still in the same outfit that he was in before, when he was next to the billboard. He lifts the toolbox in hand, then quickly types a few lines on his phone and shows it to Marius. The receptionist told me that the lock in the bathroom is broken. I'm here to fix it. Okay, sir. Sorry, I can't speak. If you don't mind, I can communicate with you by typing. It takes a while Marius is stunned. It takes a while before he comes to his senses and types a few lines on his phone to reply. The door in the bathroom won't open. There's something wrong with the lock. My friend is locked inside. I can hear you. You can talk normally. Sorry, I thought you... It doesn't matter. Can I come in and take a look? Yeah, come on in. The boy puts down his toolbox, turns on the flashlight, and checks the lock carefully. You're right, the lock is jammed. I need a special tool to fix it. I need your help. Just let me know how I can help. You squat down behind the door, listening to Marius and the locksmith busily working on something. But strangely, Marius is the only one speaking the whole time. Marius, what's happening right now? Don't worry, we'll get you out soon. It goes quiet again. You can only hear the torturous sound of scratching metal from time to time. Right. After a while, Marius suddenly knocks on the door. Miss, have you fallen asleep? No, I'm very much awake. Good, stay away from the door. What's going on? You subconsciously step back with a loud bang. The door is pushed open. Marius stands at the door and waves at you. The corners of his lips are slightly curved upwards into a smile. It's fine now. His smile is infectious. The frustration of being trapped evaporates and you walk over to him. Suddenly you notice the teenager standing next to him. Oh, it's you. Thank you. The boy nods and flashes a friendly smile. He then puts his tools back into the box one by one. I'll head off first if everything's good. The boy shows you the words on his phone and waves at you again. So the reason why you couldn't hear their conversation was because... Thank you. Take care. Soon the boy disappears around the corner of the corridor. Oh my god. So he has a speech impairment. Oh wow. Yeah, you're right. I feel a little bad. Such a pity for a 16-year-old genius. After the teenager leaves, you and Marius go to the lobby and tell the staff about what happened in detail. Right, because, like, listen, I was scared. Like, why the fuck did you do me like that? First off, you sold me, like, the most expensive fucking room, and, bro, I was terrified. safety standards here are really low, aren't they? I'm glad that you're fine. We will definitely do our best to make improvements in this regard. I'm very sorry. We'll be more careful in the future. Has this ever happened before? Well, no. We always check all the rooms before our guests check in. We may have neglected yours because it's always been vacant. We promise this will never happen again. We hope you can learn a lesson from this and live up to your words. Of course, sir. Besides this, I have another question. Sure, ask away, whatever you want to know. The guy who came to fix the lock just now, is he the staff of the hotel? You mean that kid, Andy? No, he's not our staff. He's only 16. We don't hire children. Oh, shit. My bad. I'm gonna go back. No locksmiths would take a job so late at night except for him, so we had to pay him to come over. Oh, okay, got it. He's working so late. Does he have financial difficulties? I feel sorry for him. He has had aphasia since little. He couldn't go to a normal school like the other kids. His parents spent a lot of money on his treatment, which dealt quite a big blow to their finances. He's very smart and learned many skills. He takes odd jobs like fixing locks, painting, or selling things at stalls. Look, he painted those graffiti on the wall. I like them very much. I see. Marius looks at the graffiti on the wall and falls deep in thought. He remains silent for a long time. You are just about to playfully poke at his face when he suddenly turns around, then grabs your hand. Okay. Going in for a sneak attack. You know I'm always watching you. No, you were so lost in thought that I just wanted to know what you were thinking about. Oh, well. Mars yawns lazily and looks at you in amusement. I'm just thinking it's already 1 a.m. if we don't sleep. We'll both have circles under our eyes tomorrow. That part. Hell yeah, bitch, let's go! Yes, that was my wrist. For those of you that wonder, that was my wrist. Hello, Joe. It's okay, though. I'm alright with it. The next morning, you and Marius set off for the scenic spots after breakfast. There's not a single soul here. Are we lost? We're on the right track according to the GPS. Go down the street and across that area, and we should be there. So I'll leave myself in your capable hands. No problem, I won't disappoint you. Besides, Marius looks at you solemnly, a faint glimmer in his eyes. You can trust me anytime. You didn't expect Marius to say that, but when you think about it, it's actually not all that surprising. He's quite reliable despite his mischievous outlook. Thank you. If you're tired, we can take it slow. It's still early. I'm fine. I'm not wearing heels today. I can go for a few more miles, no problem. Good. Looks like you're not exhausted by the accident last night. Now just follow me. This place is a little remote and the trail isn't easy to maneuver. There it is. Marius takes your hand with ease. You feel the warmth from his palm travel all the way to your wrist. Stick close and don't get lost. You stare at his slender back and mutter inwardly to yourself. Is this just my imagination? I feel like he's treating me like a child. Marius doesn't notice your inward musings. He just leads the way and shares his knowledge about the area with you. Other than Premna Bay, there's also Seaside Park, which is really nice in summer. The electrifying night only starts tomorrow. We have a whole day to check out this place today. Alright, that's cool. It seems like you've done your homework. I'm just knowledgeable. But definitely not humble. Thanks for the compliment. That was not a compliment. Oh shit. As you walk around the corner of an abandoned warehouse, a piercing noise interrupts you. You and Marius look for the source. 3 boys are standing next to a rusty container with paint spilled on the ground. They seem to be having a fight. Oh shit. What are they fighting about? Why are they fighting? You see 2 youngsters cornering a skinny boy who looks familiar. Oh shit, is that Andy? Like, oh no! No, no! Oh my god, no! What, you got a problem with that? Wait! It's kids like you who vandalize the streets that are making us art students look bad. I'm warning you, if you spray graffiti in the streets again, I'll report you for vandalism. Oh my god. The police will arrest all the bad kids like you. Andy anxiously takes out his phone. He only manages to get a few words down before the art student knocks it out of his hands. Are you trying to call for help? Are you messing with us? Seeing the fight about to break out, you and Marius rush over to stop them. Absolutely. This is outrageous! You two seem very aggressive. Are you trying to bully this kid? The art students look at Marius, who's standing in front of Andy. They withdraw their hands reluctantly. Who are you? Why don't you mind your own business? I am also an art student like you. Oh, then why are you stopping us? Because I don't agree with you. You said graffiti is a vulgar art that's unpresentable. So what if it is? Spraying weird, exaggerated images in the streets to attract people's attention, it's vulgar. I'm sorry, wait. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pause. White flag. Hold the mother. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that graffiti... to attract people's attention. Well, then what the fuck are art galleries then? Like, what the fuck are those? Like, make that make sense. It don't. So, okay, it's a thing. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. God. Fuck out of here. Graffiti is a means for artists to express themselves. It's not a sin, basically. The way you judge graffiti as an inferior art form is simply a biased assumption, basically. Whether graffiti is vulgar depends on the artist's creativity and significance of the idea it presents. Basically, like, shut that shit down. Yes, thank you, Marius. Shut that shit up. Significance of graffiti? Are you kidding me? Apart from damaging public property and creating eyesores, I really can't think of any other significance. You are so stubborn and self-righteous. Because of Marius, you always think quite highly of art students. You thought that most art students are like him, passionate about art, respectful of others, and open-minded. Now it seems apparent that not everyone is like Marius. Under their barrage of mockery and verbal abuse, Andy's expression grows increasingly darker. He opens his mouth in an attempt to explain. However, he is unable to pronounce a single syllable. You can feel the resentment and helplessness that he wants to express, but he simply cannot find an outlet. Oh my god, bro. If Marius had been exposed to graffiti earlier, an idea crosses your mind, so you lean over to Marius's ears. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. You tell Marius about your idea. A moment later, he nods. Good idea. That's exactly what I want to do. Marius puts on a confident smile and rests his eyes coldly on the art students. Talk is cheap. If you call yourself an art student, then speak with your art. Wait. Yes. Yes. Literally said, okay, motherfucker, listen. I'm gonna tell you what's up. Is you gonna speak with your art or not? Thank you, Marius. Yes. Just fucking yes. I'll improvise with graffiti at the electrifying night tomorrow. You can create art in your own classy ways. The audience will vote on our works. The loser will have to agree to the winner's request. How about it? Will you accept the challenge, or are you afraid of losing to the graffiti art that you despise? How arrogant. Sure, I will make you admit in public that graffiti is a vulgar form of art. The two art students accept Marius's challenge and leave the abandoned warehouse in a huffy fit. Oh my god, like, get the fuck out of here, like. The warm and bright sunlight falls on the shipping container, the wet paint reflecting dazzling colors. The boy sighs lightly and lowers his cap to keep his eyes shadowed. Thank you. He sincerely thanks you both and tries to force a smile. I am not a vandal. I was commissioned to turn this abandoned warehouse into a trendy spot. But I'm already used to being misunderstood, accused, and bullied. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. The wariness in his words make you sad. He didn't do anything wrong, but he couldn't help apologizing. It's okay. If you bump into those people again, just ignore them and remember to protect yourself. Okay. I will. It's just a few short lines. He types, deletes, and retypes again. By the way, are you going to Premna Bay? How did you know that? Premna Bay is a famous scenic spot in the airport district. Many tourists go there. The boy shows you the direction. Turn right from this way and walk for 5 minutes. Turn right from this way and walk for 5 minutes. Have a nice trip, okay? Why are you in such a hurry to get rid of us? We helped you earlier. Just a simple thank you isn't enough. Then what do you want? As you can see, those guys are arrogant snobs. I won't be able to win by myself. I need your help. What? Andy looks at Marius suspiciously and wonders if he's just joking. Marius deliberately puts on a troubled look. Although I've been exposed to graffiti before, I can't even be considered a beginner. Why don't you teach me? Okay. Slick how he did that. That was slick. That was slick. Andy didn't expect Marius to make such a request. He hesitates for a moment before he responds. I don't know why you would think so, but I'm obviously not the best person to be your teacher. I'm younger than you, and I can't even talk to you normally. How can I be your teacher? Is that what you're worried about? Art is not about age. Everybody knows that. A mere age difference is not going to stop me from learning. Isn't that right, One-san? One-san. Marius throws a knowing look. You instantly understand him. Yeah, technology is so advanced now, you can easily communicate by typing, and I'll also lend you a hand. With a teacher like you, I'm sure Marius will be able to learn graffiti painting in no time. Andy goes silent for a long while. Fine, I'll try. Yes. Time is limited. You and Marius abandon your original plans to go buy spray paint with Andy instead. Yep. The shopkeeper seems to know Andy. He greets him with a warm smile when he catches sight of him from afar. Oh, it's Andy. Have you already finished the spray paint you bought last time? Good thing we just got a new batch the day before yesterday. Feel free to take a look. Oh, and who are these? He looks over Andy's shoulder at you and Marius. The shopkeeper seems to know Andy. He greets him with a warm smile when he catches sight of him from afar. Hearing the word friends, Andy shows a surprised look on his face. I met them just now. I brought them here to buy spray paint. He briefly introduces you to the shopkeeper and stops in front of a shelf. Okay. I'd recommend this paint. It sprays well and is long-lasting. It's perfect for beginners. Like a real teacher, Andy talks to Marius about the different spray paint that he uses. Looks good. When you get better, you can try this brand. Andy carefully selects a can of spray paint and shows it to Marius. Okay. Sure. You spend a long time choosing spray paint. You buy 2 boxes and follow Andy to an abandoned warehouse. Let's get it. I have a feeling we're missing something. You look at Marius, who's got his full gear on. Great job. My man has full gear on. Ah, right, the mask. You take a black mask out of your bag and wave it at Marius, who's squatting by a manhole. Marius, can you come over for a minute? What's up? Marius gets up and walks over to you. He looks down at you suspiciously. I suddenly realized you're very tall. Can you lower your head a little? A little bit more. Marius lowers himself to your eye level. He looks at you with confusion and mumbles in a low voice, "Oh, hello." What? Your heart skips a beat. Your fingers brush across his ears when you put the mask on him. He freezes for a moment. Spray paint smells quite bad and it contains quite a lot of hazardous substance. Whoever this writer is enjoys the word quite. It's a repeat word. You should wear a mask to be safe. Worried about me choking on it? Thanks. Marius tilts his head slightly and rubs his face against your palm. How do I look now? Do I look even more handsome now? The tingling sensation on your palm makes you look away subconsciously. It's not bad. Is that so? With a smile on his face, he throws you a wink and lifts his hand to fix the edge of the mask. There it is. Once he's ready, Andy starts teaching Marius graffiti skills. First, we need to train your hand sensitivity. Shake the can well to mix the paint. Press the trigger somewhere well ventilated to check the nozzle. Like this. Marius follows Andy's instructions and repeats the action. 2 kids walk by while chatting happily. They catch a glimpse of Andy and slow down. Oh, look. Isn't that the mute guy next door? Is he making graffiti in broad daylight to make money? Shh. I heard from my mom that he doesn't make any money painting graffiti. He's not a famous painter or anything. Really? Yeah, my mom said not to become someone like him when I grow up. Oh, shit. The most innocent words are the most hurtful. You can't imagine what kind of parents they are. You quickly put your things down and walk over. Although he doesn't make a lot of money, anyone who makes money by himself deserves respect. His graffiti works are stylish, unique, and meaningful. He's no worse than many of the other famous painters out there. I don't believe you. The little boy pulls a funny face. Then he grabs the little girl and runs away. Andy stares at their disappearing figures blankly. Marius lifts his hand and waves it in front of him. Little master, hello. Oh, yeah, you learn very fast. He hangs his head and types in hesitation, already having lost his confidence from before. You're very talented and you can paint. You'll do just fine even if you learn it yourself. maybe I shouldn't insist on making graffiti art. It's misleading people. Andy, that's not true. Andy, without you, I wouldn't even know the basic graffiti skills. I'd be getting paint all over myself by now if it weren't for you. And it's not an exaggeration to say that you're talented. You managed to learn this without any formal training. I'm suddenly starting to wonder if you think that I'm not good enough to be taught by you. Surprised by Marius's response, Andy quickly shakes his head. No, you're good. I'm happy to teach you graffiti. In that case, let's continue. We're running out of time. Okay. Andy calms himself down. Let's continue. When you spray, make sure the can is close and perpendicular to the wall. Control the effects with the distance between the can, the wall, and your movement speed. This is different from oil painting. Do you use the same method for outlining and transitioning? Yes, that's right. The closer the can is to the wall, the thinner the line is. When outlining, you need to move faster. The further the can is to the wall, the better the misting effect. Okay. The further the can is to the wall, the better the misting effect. When painting transitions, move slowly. Andy demonstrates the technique to Marius, then points to a practice board next to him. Try and paint your signature on it. Marius nods in understanding. Okay. He confidently opens the spray paint, shakes it gently, and moves it back and forth over a certain spot. A few minutes later, there are blobs of paint on the practice board that was once blank. It's a total mess. If you don't look closely, you can't even tell he was trying to paint the word king. It's your first time after all. There's still room for improvement. My hands are a little out of control. I have a suggestion. Go ahead. You're used to traditional painting methods. You can't seem to adjust to using spray paint. Imagine yourself as a drop of water in the sea, drifting freely in the waves. No one can keep you imprisoned. Okay. That makes sense. I see. It is a warm summer night. The heat in the air makes it hard to breathe. Soon, Andy and Marius are both sweating heavily. Unable to help them in their endeavors, you go and buy some cold drinks for them. 10 minutes later, you return to the abandoned warehouse with a shopping bag. Basically. Do you want some water? Yes, I'm thirsty, thank you. You hand the drink to Andy and walk towards Marius. Marius is standing by a wall, fully focused. He's holding 2 spray cans. The face mask has been pulled down to his chin, perhaps due to the heat and the fact that it was hard to breathe. His face, fingers, and clothes are covered in spray paint, but he's totally unaware of it. His eyes are fixed on what's in front of him. The sweat slides down his hair to the beautiful curve of his collarbone. Way to just get me, like, thanks. You sneak behind him and look up. It's only been half a day. You've improved a lot. Both the composition and the colors are very naturally done. You're starting to develop your own style. It's just that you glance silently at the corner of the wall where a person is abstractly painted in detail. That one sitting on the bench playing guitar is not me, is it? It is you. Why did you draw me? Because I remember it vividly. It comes up in my head from time to time. So familiar that even when I don't see you or a picture of you, I can still paint it from memory. I fell for silly shit like that. That's not what I asked. Well, in fact, I did take the overall composition and the ideology into consideration. Marius licks his lips and glances at you. He gives you a cheeky, mischievous smile like a cunning wolf. My favorite. Get the purple paint for me, please. You find the purple spray can in the box and hand it to him. He leans in slightly, then slowly moves his arm while holding the trigger. A nice transition is done. Bingo! Finally finished. Really? Let me see. As expected of an omnipotent art student, it's great. I don't get to hear your compliments very often. Is that drink my reward? You pretend to frown in embarrassment from the puppy dog look he's giving you. Well, do you want me to die of thirst? He's like, do you want me to die of thirst? Like, not this shit again. Fine, I'll stop poking fun at you. You hand the drink to Marius, but he's still holding 2 spray cans and there's paint all over his body. Oh, wait a minute, you're giving me a choice? Wait a minute, bitch, you're giving me a choice? Hold up. Feed him, yes, because that's way more fun anyway. Well, if it's inconvenient for you. Sure. Before you can finish, Marius has already come up to you, lowers his face and opens his mouth. Yes. You reluctantly open the bottle and carefully pour the drink into his mouth. Hey, slow down. From this proximity, you can clearly see the beautiful texture of his skin and his handsome facial features. Yes, Hunty. There's paint on your face. Don't move. Let me clean it for you. You hurriedly take out a piece of wet wipe and clean the paint on Marius's face and neck. Your fingers brush across his throat. He swallows hard and his voice sounds a little faint. That tickles. You pull your hand back immediately. It's okay now. Thank you. Marius lets out a sigh of relief, then returns to the container and continues with his work with Andy. The dim and yellow street. Why is it dim and yellow? The dim yellow street lamps cast a warm and dense orange glow around them. Eventually, Marius starts to get the hang of spray painting. Completely exhausted, they leave the place. Let's go. I want to see what happens. Let's go. You know what? Let me see if I actually do want to see if I can test my. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a water break. Be right back. Thank you all so much for being here, by the way. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you're not following the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe, the like, all that good shit. BRB. I believe it's 3. I pressed some buttons and I accidentally went out, so I guess we'll just consider this like a brand new episode. Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's nice to have you here. I miss your face, and it's been forever and a half. Welcome back to another episode of Tears of Themis. I believe it's been some years since I played this game, and we're just going to continue basically where we left off, which I believe is 5, so let's get it. The next evening, the electrifying night is held as scheduled in the airport district. By the way, I'm streaming this from my phone, which you guys can see Airbeam TV, because that's just how I have it set it. Excuse me, blah. That's just how I have it set up. Yeah. The next evening, the electrifying night is held as scheduled in the airport district. The lights flicker in the harbor and the stars are twinkling. You and Marius are being pushed forward by the crowd. There's so many people here tonight. I haven't seen such excitement in a long time. Hey, is that Andy standing next to the sign? Don't tell me he specifically came here to watch your match today. He didn't go to work today. He's standing in the shade with a lollipop, and it looks like he isn't used to being in large crowds. Come on, let's go and say hi to him. Oh, he's so sweet. Did you come to see my match? Andy avoids his gaze, a little embarrassed. I came for a walk and do some shopping along the way. Since you're here, why don't you watch the match before you go? Okay. Andy smiles and hands you the lollipop in his hand. For you. It's sweet and sour. I think you'll like it. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. You take the candy gratefully under Marius's envious gaze. Suddenly, an annoying voice comes from behind. Oh, and here I thought you wouldn't show up. Oh my god, listen. They remind me of, like, the fucking Luca goers from, like, Final Fantasy X. I couldn't stand them. They're just like, we're the Luca goers. The goers need to get gone. Like, fuck out of here. If you played Final Fantasy X, you'll know exactly what scene I'm talking about. The art students scan over you and Andy and finally stop at Marius. They sneer arrogantly. You are going to lose today. Really? Marius looks back at them confidently. We'll see about that. Get him, Marius! Get him, Marius! Get him, Marius! Get him, babe! Get him! Oh, I'm excited. The competition hasn't started, but the stage is already surrounded by crowds. Oh, shit. A staff member fiddles with the loudspeaker in his hand, causing a loud, high-pitched screech. Don't bunch up and spread out a bit. The 2 contestants are both art students from Stellus. Let's cheer for them. The competition is limited to 2 hours. Please enjoy this artistic visual feast. As soon as his voice falls... That's... What? Is that a he? But it had a figure... I'm confused, I'm sorry. As soon as his voice falls, Marius subconsciously lifts up his eyes to look at you and Andy. Okay. In return, you give him a reassuring smile and cheer for him in a whisper. You can do it, Marius. Andy silently opens his mouth and makes a fist pump in the air. Marius takes a deep breath and opens his spray painting kit. I'll show you how I will win. Kick his ass, man. Kick his ass. Yes, kick his ass. I'm here for it. Kick his ass, bro. I'm here for it. Take this down. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's so much better. Under the bright moon and the twinkling stars, the onlookers start to gather amidst the cool evening breeze. Marius smoothly sprays lines on the pristine board. The blue and white neon lights intersect around them. His eyes move along with his fingers. The Z necklace slips out from his shirt as he bends over. The art student, on the other hand, seems to be stuck. He teases your relationship with... Okay. Hold on. BRB. This is an actual BRB moment. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. And we're back. Oh my. Great job. Great job. The art student, on the other hand, seems to be stuck. He teases your. You know what? I'm just going to take that as a sign. I am. I was like, I'm just. But I want to finish. I want to finish. And go to the application. I would like to finish. So you know what? I'm just going to share. We're just going to share the screen. I don't care. It's fine. We're already here. It's not like y'all don't know the secret. It's whatever. Because we was in the middle of a really good part. Like, I'm just saying. Okay. Are you good? Okay. Perfect. There we go. Seems to be stuck. He teases your relationship with Marius to distract him. Oh. You sneaky mother... I was wondering why he's trying so hard. At the end of the day, he's just trying to impress his girlfriend. I don't understand what the pretty young lady sees in him. They exchange a knowing look, but Marius doesn't respond at all. What should we do? He looks like he's got something. Are we going to lose? Yeah, you are. What? I mean, what did you think this? Of course you are. Are you kidding me? Let me show you. He scoops up a lump of paint with his brush and swings his arm. There's now a splatter of paint on Marius's canvas. His fingers pause. He frowns and takes a deep breath. Are you fucking kidding me? Yep. That's how they're trying to win? Despicable. What a pity. The composition is totally ruined now. Maybe he can draw another one. There's not enough time. It's hard. I was betting on him to win. Marius rises up amidst the murmur. He throws a cold glance at the art students, complex emotions flickering in his eyes. The art student shrugs. What are you looking at me for? You just totally hurt my broken, busted, already, like, fuck shit ego, so I don't know what to do, and, like, this is the best way that I can just get you off your path. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, you suck. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just an accident. I was too focused on my own painting. I thought you would know when to stop. Seems like I was wrong. After that, Marius ignores the art students. He gives you a hand gesture to say he's okay. Daijoubu ka? I'm fine. Don't worry. The minor incident didn't affect Marius's confidence at all. As everyone begins to feel bad for the stained painting, he remains calm and plays confidently around with his spray cans. God damn it. Okay, that shit is getting annoying. So I guess I'll probably just have to end the stream because it's not agreeing with me, and I guess it's just because of the setup. I don't know, like, trying to do this shit, like, from here to the, like, that shit just gets annoying after a while. But I appreciate you hanging out with me, and again, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and all that cool shit. I would really love to hang out with you guys and probably play another game because I'm also playing Doki Doki Literature Club, but I am playing that on YouTube and not on Twitch. Again, this is a relatively new channel, so I just figured I would start here and just start my rebrand here. It just feels better to do it this way, to come out as me, as whatever facet that is. So you guys get what I'm saying. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I love you, and I will catch you all in the next episode in Tears of Themis. I'm outie.